Hello. Today we're going to be repairing a stainless steel wire mesh basket for a customer. We're going to use our mini spot welder, pictured here in the frame. The first thing is to turn it on, and we will set the power and time as we move forward here. So if we scroll down here, we've got the basket on the right that we're going to repair. We've cut a piece of screen cloth in the center that we will be welding on the inside of the basket to back up the joint that's torn. We've connected the ground cable to a copper bar, clamped that to our table, and we'll be using that to reach inside the basket so that we've got something to back up the spot welds as we put them in. First thing we're going to do is put the screen cloth, and the screen cloth I had in stock is not the same mesh as the basket, but this will give it enough backing, I think, to repair the basket so it might be usable again. Ideally, you'd want to use the same mesh. So we'll just tape that in place so it doesn't move around while I ham-handedly do this for the very first time. So right now the welder is set for about 10% power and about 0.3 seconds welding time. We're going to be using a rather broad tip. It's a 1/4 inch. That'll give us a lot of area to weld this together so that it gives that's that. So we'll put one weld in and test to see. Okay, that's not enough time and not nearly enough power, so I'm going to turn this up to about 30% power and about 0.6 seconds welding time. And we'll see what, okay. That's really not enough weld either. So we're gonna go up to 1 second, and we're gonna turn the machine up to about 50%. All right, that would give us a weld, and actually that's too high because I've put a hole in it. I'll turn the machine down to 0.8 seconds and 40% power. And you can see the welding tip here is still relatively clean. And we'll put another one in here and see. Just going to hold that, and that should be welded quite nicely. So try to straighten this out as much as we can. Hold this in place and put a couple more welds in here. Size-wise, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we can just continue on and finish welding this up now. welds you put in, the more strength the repair will have. And we can stitch down the seam here a little bit. Give it a little more integrity. And I think that's pretty good. If you look on the inside, and hold this in the camera so that you can see it. There we go. The welds have gone all the way through. This is stitched on there pretty good. That's really kind of all there is to spot welding. After watching the first takes, realized that you couldn't see the welds as we were making them because my hand was in the way. I guess that's what you get when you do this alone. I'm going to put some welds in and you'll be able to see the actual welding process. And then off the lower left, we overlapped the bottom of this mesh to the side. We're going to try to weld that into place. We'll see how that works. So here we go. Welding settings are the same as they were prior. Let's change the angle here a little bit. This was torn over on this side too. I'll weld that down. And here's where I'm going to try to overlap this. Not much there to work with, unfortunately.